All right, you guys, welcome to class. My name is Teacher Chad. This hour, we are going to be practicing our conversation skills as we talk a little bit about business. So we'll have some questions about what you would like to do in business and how you would do things if you were in charge of your own company, or if you were in charge of the company that you were working in. You know, questions like that. In our let's see here. In the class materials section, that's where we have the questions we're going to be going over, and the link is here. Okay, so you can have that link open on your own page if you'd like. You can also let's see here. You can also just look at it from my screen, because I'll be sharing it there as well. Okay, very good. Let's see who we have in class so far. Saeed, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
All right, very nice. Good to have you here. And Saeed, where are you from?
I'm from Saudi Arabia.
From Saudi Arabia. Okay, very good. Good to have you here.
Thank you.
How about Mustafa? Hi, Mustafa. How are you?
I'm doing well, teacher. Thank you for asking.
Good, good. Nice to have you back in class.
Thank you.
All right, very nice, you guys. So it may just be us two in class. I came in just a touch late. I had a class that went over right before this one. So let's go ahead and get rolling. So this is our sheet here. Okay, and we have our list of questions that we'll be rolling through. Okay, and let's see here. Let's start off. Oh, we got, okay, Tatiana, how are you?
Hello, I'm fine.
Good.
Chad.
Is it,
Chad.
Yeah, it's Chad. Is it Tatiana or Tatiane or Tatian?
Tatiani. It's
Okay,
Tatiani.
Okay,
Yeah.
and where are you from?
I'm from Brazil.
From Brazil? Okay, great.
Yes,
Great.
from Brazil. Where are you?
Great.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm doing well too.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Good. Angelica, how are you? Hello, Angelica.
Hello, Chad.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
I'm fine.
Good. And Angelica, where are you from?
I'm from Italy.
From Italy. Okay, great. Nice to have you here. Let's see here. Ana Carolina, how are you?
Hi, teacher. I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
Great. Is that a picture of you on the surfboard paddle thingy, whatever it's called?
Paddleboard, yes.
It's a paddleboard. Okay.
It's me.
Cool. Yeah, I've always wanted to do that. But yeah, hopefully
It is easier. I also enjoy wakeboarding. It's much more difficult. I love activities in the ocean.
Cool.
Here in my town, it has 365 islands.
Oh, nice. That's awesome. Awesome. Okay, let's see here. Amparo, how are you?
Hi, teacher. Doing great, thank you. What about you?
I'm doing great, thank you. Good to have you here.
Good to see you.
All right, very cool. Okay, you guys, let's go ahead and get rolling. Okay, so we're going to be talking about business a touch here. And let's see here. Let's start off with Amparo on the left-hand side. Okay, and we're just going to be rolling straight through these questions here. There's enough to where I probably won't do the same. I might do the same question for two people, but we'll see. Okay, so first up, right here, Amparo, do you run your own business, or would you like to do so someday?
I used to have my own business.
Okay.
Yes, it was a car. It works like a taxi driver. With a taxi driver.
Mm-hmm.
I hired the driver, and he had to pay me an amount of money every day.
Okay.
Yes, and he was in charge to put the fuel. And if something was wrong with the car, well, I have to pay the repairman. But yes, it was yeah, I was with that business for about I don't know, more than 7 years.
Really?
Yeah.
So did you just own the one taxi?
Yes, one taxi. Yes.
Okay.
And it gives me enough time for me. Because yes, I don't have to care too much about that. If the car have any problem, just we have a mechanic where we usually send the car, so we have the control every month what we are supposed to check this month, and yeah, it was nice until the government just said that every car that had this service had to paint the car in yellow color.
Okay.
So and then even when I am just the owner of the car, I had to get a professional license. Because I don't.
Okay.
Yes, even when I wasn't driving, but it was a rule. The owner also have to have a professional license. And I don't know how to drive, so they say, well, so it wasn't for me. I said, oh my goodness, yeah, what am I going to do? So that is when I quit, because I couldn't pass that rule. Yeah.
Sure.
Yes,
Okay.
and
Cool.
I don't like it also the to have my car painted of yellow. No.
Okay.
It
Yeah.
was awful.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Very good. Let's take a look at some of the things here. Okay. So I am now. Is the Verbling chat working for you guys?
I don't know.
So if
My
I do that-
connection is good. Okay, I can see.
Okay. Okay. So, all right. So a couple of things here, Amparo. Because well, first off, I had no clue about that. Okay, in your life. That's so I learned something new about you. That's cool. The other thing, because you were talking about something that you are not doing anymore. Okay, you need to use words like I used to or maintain
yes,
past
I
tense.
said that.
Okay.
I used to
But
at the beginning, but I don't know.
yeah. So you would
yeah,
need to continue with that. Okay. So for example, I hired the driver. Maybe you felt like you said the D, but I could not hear it. So make sure that you add in the word that D there.
In that part, I think I didn't do it.
Okay. The next part, he was in charge to put the fuel. Okay. Okay. He was in charge of the fuel. Okay. Or of putting in the fuel in the car or something like that. We don't necessarily say put the fuel. Okay. We would just probably say it like he was in charge of buying the fuel. Okay. Maybe.
Okay.
Okay. And that's the other part. So we want to say in charge, and then the preposition is of. Okay. So of buying
The fuel.
the fuel.
Okay.
Okay. The other thing here, it gave me enough time for me. So here, we want to use past tense. It gave me enough time for myself.
Okay.
Okay. So past tense, gave me enough time for myself, or you could say to do the things that I wanted to do. Okay, that's a common way to say it as well. Okay. Next up, if the car have any problem, okay, because it's past. If the car had, and then it would be any problems. Okay, so we want to pluralize that noun.
Okay.
Okay, had any problems, and then the last one here, have to paint the car in yellow color. Okay. Again, we're going to change that to past. So I didn't want to. No, that would be okay. So I didn't want to have to paint the car yellow. Okay. So instead of saying in yellow color, to paint the car, and then we just say the color yellow.
In yellow.
Nope. No in. Okay.
Just yellow.
Yep, to paint
The car yellow.
car yellow. I didn't want to have to paint the car yellow. Okay?
Mhm. Okay.
All right, very good. Very good, thank you. All right, let's go to Ana Carolina. Let's see here. Okay. Ana, what do you think are or would be the advantages and disadvantages of being your own boss?
Okay. The advantages would be that you could have more flexibility in your schedule. You could have the sense of accomplishment because you are the owner, you are an entrepreneur, and you could have status, you know. But the drawbacks, your payment, you wouldn't know for sure how much you would earn each month, you know, and you can become overwhelmed because you have to be responsible for everything, and not just for yourself, but a lot of people who are your employees and rely on you and have their families. And then if you go bankrupt, you screw everyone's life is up. Can I say something like that, teacher?
Yeah, you can. You would screw everyone's lives up.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And what else? That's it, you know. The biggest advantage is the flexibility.
Okay.
And
All right. Very good.
the biggest drawback is the responsibilities on your shoulders.
Okay.
A lot of.
Okay, so it'd be there would be a lot of pressure, So okay, good. Now, your grammar as you were going through there was actually pretty good. There's only one grammar mistake, and then I wanted to go over some pronunciation issues when you are speaking that might confuse people. So one thing here at the beginning, you said you could have the things of accomplishment. Okay. Now here we don't necessarily say the things of accomplishment.
Sorry. I didn't say things, I said sense. You would have the sense of accomplishment.
What word are you saying? Are you saying things or what word?
No, I'm sorry. My pronunciation is awful. I said sense.
Oh. Let's see. I'm still hearing. I'm hearing sciencey or.
No, I'm going to type.
Yeah, type it in if you could. That'd be great.
Teacher, sense. Oh my gosh.
Enough. Sense.
Like signs?
Sense. S-E-N-S-E. Sense. Sense of accomplishment.
S-E-N.
Sensation. Sense.
The sense.
The feeling, the sense.
Sense. Okay, so yes. Okay, so that's why. So yeah, this is the big thing that I wanted to talk to you about then. Okay, so if you said you can have the sense of accomplishment, that's okay. So right now, the thing that made it hardest for me to understand you is the fact that after words that end with T's. Okay, so T's and D's, and what do we have? T, D, TH, things like that. You're adding an E sound at the very end, like a Y. And then with this word here, the reason why I didn't understand you is because that E at the end of words in English is typically silent. So we don't say sensey, it's just sense. And we end on that S.
Okay, thank you. Can I try again?
Yeah.
Because it's not easy. Sense.
Yep, just like that. Sense. The sense of accomplishment.
Okay, you would have the sense of accomplishment?
That's right. That's right. Okay, so
Alright.
so what I would do if I were you, I would record yourself and how you are reading and listen for those E sounds at the end of your words, because overall I couldn't hear any major grammar issues. You understand the grammar quite well, and you can speak quite clearly with the grammar, but it's your pronunciation when you're adding an E sound at the end of words that have consonants. That is what was throwing me off. Okay, so yeah, take a look at that and see if you can control your vocal cords, because that's a vocal cord issue. That's a vowel that's jumping out. Okay. Okay, so we'll take a listen to that the next time around. Okay. All right, thank you, Anna. Let's go to Angelica.
Hi.
Hello. Okay. Angelica, are you self-employed right now, or do you work for someone?
I am an employee.
You're an employee. Okay, so let's try this one here. If you are presently employed, then describe your present boss. Okay, describe your boss to us. What does he or she like? Do you like him or her? Do you like how they manage things? Okay, things like that.
Okay, I have a new boss since December, so it's a thing quite fresh, and I think I haven't known her well till now. I noticed that she likes being flattered. She is a formal person. She likes accomplishments of her team, but she doesn't want to go into detail of the activities. She's quite kind. She's sometimes also empathetic. But yes, it's in the same time it's quite chill.
Okay, is that all?
I can. Okay. Yes, it's a person I know little.
Okay, you know little. I know little about her.
My activities.
Okay, I know little.
I know little about her, and she wants little to do with my activities.
Okay.
She is a lawyer. I am an IT assistant, so we are quite transversal.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let's take a look here at some grammar. Okay. All right. So, okay, you said I haven't known her well till now. Okay. So I'm taking that to mean that you now know her very well, or are you saying that you still don't know her very well?
Okay.
Which one do you mean? That you know her well, or
I
you
don't
do
know,
not know her?
No, I don't know her still.
Okay, yeah, because if you say till now, that means that okay, well now you do know her well, and so you want to use the word still.
It's only my hope.
Okay, so I still don't know.
I hope to know her well, but
okay. So the way that we would say that is like
I
that.
don't know.
I still don't know her well.
I still don't know her well.
Just like that. And that would mean that even right now, you don't know her. Okay? So we can't say till now. Okay? Next one, you said she doesn't want to going into detail of activities. Okay? Okay, so first up, after want, we need to use the infinitive. Okay? So you started into the infinitive, but then you changed going. You changed the verb go into going. So we can't say to going into. Okay? So it would be she doesn't want to go into the details of my activities. Okay? So you have to give those activities to someone. Okay? So she doesn't like to, or she doesn't want, sorry.
She doesn't like going into the details of my activities.
to the details of my activities. Good. Now, activities. Okay, so yeah, so the main point there was with the word want. Okay, she doesn't want to go. So after the verb want, you have to use infinitive.
Okay, she doesn't want to go.
Okay, now the last one there, you said it's quite chill. Okay, and I imagine that you were referring to her, and so we want to say she.
Yes, her character. She's yes.
Okay, she is quite chill. Now, it would be good to change it to she, okay, or she's, okay, and instead of saying chill, I would probably say she's quite cold.
Okay. She seems kind and empathetic, but she's cold.
Just like that. Okay. All right.
Yes.
Very good. Very good. All right. Thank you, Angelica. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Great. Let's go to now. Is this Ilkin?
Hi, teacher.
Hi. How are you?
Thank you.
Very nice. Ilkin, where are you from?
I am from Azerbaijan.
Azerbaijan. Okay, very nice. Welcome. Let's see here now. Okay, so let's take a look here. So currently, through most of the world, we've been going through a type of a recession, right? In some places, it's worse than others. Okay, but in your opinion, what you've seen, what businesses will do well during a recession, or have been doing well during our current recession?
I think it depends on type of the business.
And that's what I want to know.
And it depends on all the country. For example, while the oil prices are decreasing in the recession in our country. For example, you can see that infrastructure also construction business are decreasing.
Okay.
Yes, I can say that financial flows which is coming from oil exporting to our country is directing to construction sector. That's why in our country you can see that after 2010 the construction sector, also infrastructure, development of infrastructure began to decrease.
Okay. Okay, but which ones do well? Which ones have done well since 2010 in your country? Amparo says here restaurants, because people don't stop eating. Okay, but is that true? Is that true in Azerbaijan?
I don't know. Maybe. But if you don't have money, how will you eat very well?
Sure. Okay, so that's why the question is being posed.
Maybe
Right.
Some business will do well, but I don't know, and I can't explain why.
Okay. All right. No problem. No problem. All right. So so far with your grammar, I wrote down this sentence. Okay. You said the construction business are decreasing. Okay.
Yes.
So we need to make business plural. Okay. So that it would fit. So this is going to be subject-verb agreement. Okay. So the construction businesses.
Okay.
Okay, so we're either going to say businesses are decreasing, or we're going to change our verb and say the construction business is decreasing.
Okay. Good.
So one or the other needs to be changed there. Okay.
Is it right to say decreasing? Okay.
Yeah, you can say decreasing. That's no
Yeah.
problem. Yeah, yeah. What the issue was with your subject and verb. Okay, you needed to match them together by either saying businesses are or business is.
Okay. Good.
Okay. All right, very good. Thank you, Ilgun.
Thank you, teacher. Thank you
No
for
problem.
teaching.
Okay, Mustafa, how about you? Let's see here. Okay. So instead of saying will, let's talk about it in present time because we're currently going through a recession, right? So in your country, Mustafa, what businesses have had the most problems during this recession or over the years?
Okay. Actually, because my country is rich with oil, like we depend almost we depend like on oil industry, and the majority company here like about related to oil industry. So the most effective, the most company affected from recession is related to oil, like oil companies, because oil prices start to go downhill, like go decreasing, oil prices decreasing and decreasing gradually. So the most effective was on oil company. And by the way, it's like this effect expanded to other part of my country, like our economic, the whole economic of my country is affected from this issue. So the most effect was on oil companies, teacher.
Okay. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, good. All right, let's take a look here. Okay. So, all right. So, first up, you said we depend on oil industry. Okay. We need the article. Which article are we going to use, and where are we going to put it, Mustafa?
We depend on an oil industry.
On the oil industry. So when we talk about industries in general, okay, we typically put the article the in front of it. The education industry, the computer industry, the cell phone industry, the mining industry, okay, the fishing industry. Okay, so if we're saying industry and we're putting an adjective in front of that, okay, we're typically going to use the article the in front of it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So about, related to. Okay. Again, we're going to say the oil industry. Okay. But okay, what I hear a lot of times, okay, is you using the word about. Okay. Related to is the word that we want to use, and I know you kind of went into it and then you went, it's going to be related to. So I just wanted to bring that up. Okay, that at times when you want to use the word about, the word you actually need to use is related, or the phrase you need to use is related to. So it's related to the oil industry, or you can also use regarding. Okay, instead of saying about. Okay, using related to or regarding. Okay.
Okay.
Next one here, the most affected was oil company. Okay, now here we're going to say the most affected were the oil companies, unless there's only one. Okay, so in your country, is there only one oil company, or are there various oil companies?
No, various.
Various. Okay, so we're going to say were the oil companies. Okay.
Okay.
And the last one here, you said the whole economic of my country. Okay. Now, economic is going to be an adjective. Economy is going to be our noun. Okay. So it's going to be the whole economy of my country.
Okay.
Okay. So economy is our noun. Okay.
Okay.
Good. All right. Nice job. Nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let's see here. Syed? Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's see here. So we're going to skip over the pyramid scheme. A pyramid scheme is kind of difficult to explain if you don't know what it is already. So let's see here. Okay, so in your opinion, to whom should business be most responsible? Okay, number one, their employees, their customers, or their shareholders. Okay, and tell me why.
For sure, I can't say it is a triangle. Okay, both of them are very important in the business field. Actually, the main resources, the human resources, and any business. If you train your employees very well, they reflect a good image for your business, and they can do that business in a professional way. Also, the customer, the feedback which coming from the customers is very important. That you can improve your business. Also, the shareholders, you know, they that kind of I think the top of the management, the shareholder, they can take the decision for a strategic plan for any business. That's why I said that important triangle for these three factors. That's it.
Okay. Okay. All right. Very good. Let's take a look here. Okay. So first up, you said you explained about the triangle, but then you said both of them. Okay. Both refers to two. Okay. And we have three parts. Okay. So instead of saying both, we want to say all of them. Okay, so all of them are important in this triangle that you're referring to. Okay, instead of both. Okay. And next one here, they reflect a good image for your business. Okay. Let's see here. They reflect an image. I don't know. Let's see here. Instead of for, we might say they reflect a good image. Okay, we'd probably say on your business. Okay, on your business, or so because we're talking about the employees. If your employees are treated well, they reflect. They have a good. They share a good image, or they reflect nicely on your business. So whenever we're saying like a good something or whatnot, typically in this situation we want to use an adverb. Okay, instead of saying that something is done in a good way, or this is done in a good manner, or something like that. So you want to use an adjective. So they reflect nicely on your business. Might be an adjective, or sorry, an adverb that we can use. Okay, instead of a good image. Okay, they reflect nicely, or they reflect the image they reflect is good on the business, or something like that. It's just we're just moving words around just a touch. Okay. The last one here is take the decision. Instead of the verb take, we say make. Okay, make the decision. Okay. All right, very good job, Saeed. Thank you. Okay, very nice. Let's go to Amparo. Okay, Amparo, let's see here. Our next one is what are the problems and benefits associated with capitalism? What do you think?
Well, I think that there are the benefits are that you have a variety in the businesses that you can establish in a country that follow the capitalism, and it is something that is just banned in some socialism systems yet. And you have a variety, but also it's like you go to walk into a monopoly in sometimes. Sometimes it just you can find that the same a person is owner of many businesses around the country. It just is like a manipulation, and in that situation is just like a problem instead of a benefit. Many industries just in the under the power of a few members of the society.
Okay, 1 second here. Okay, all right, very good. Let's see here. Okay, so first one here, you said they follow the capitalism. I forgot to put the Y on there. So instead of they follow the capitalism, okay, we just say capitalism.
Without article.
So, yeah, without the article. No need to put the article on capitalism. Okay. Next one. This pronunciation is monopoly. Monopoly.
Yeah.
Okay, and then it would be monopolization.
Monopolization.
Monopoly, monopolization.
Monopoly, monopolization.
Just like that. Okay. Next one, you said you can find the same person is owner of many businesses. Okay. So in some instances, you can find that the same person is the owner of many businesses. Okay, so that the same person, okay, and then is the owner is what we need to say here. Okay. Last one here. Many businesses just under the power of. Okay, we need a verb here.
Just are.
There we go. Good. Okay, I knew you knew what it was. So many businesses are just under the power. Okay, just under the power of those who are in charge. Okay, so we're lacking the verb are. Okay, good. Nice job. Thank you. Okay, let's go to Anna. All right, let's see here. Anna, okay, customer service. Customer service is important for successful companies. Can you think of any companies with good or bad customer service? Okay, what is good or bad about their service?
Okay. I agree with the statement. It's very important because it's cheaper to keep faithful customers than bring new ones, and the customers can spread out the advertisements if they are satisfied with the service. And I think of companies with good or bad customer service. Let me see.
Hey, remember that e at the end of service is silent. We do not say service, It's service. That e is silent. You see an e at the end of a word, it is silent. Okay.
Okay. Sorry. Good service. Verbally has a good customer service. And a bad one. Let me think. All right. My cell phone at the company.
Yeah.
Because when I called in to complain about something, they put that music to hold. What's the name of the music? Holding music.
Holding music. Or it can also be like elevator music as well.
Yes, and I keep calling them, and they put the music over and over again. And when finally someone pick up the phone, they 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 say, okay, you have to talk to the other department, and then I will have to transfer you to the other one, and they keep going, transferring my call all the time, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then I called it off, but they didn't cancel my subscription. I had to pay, and then I went there to the store to call off, and they told me, you will have to pay a fine, because you had made a subscription for 1 year. But I told them, well, it's not working, and I have to pay a fine. It's totally unfair, and now I'm going to sue them.
Okay. All right. Go get them. Go get your money back. That's right. Okay. Nice job. Nice job. Okay. Let's take a look here at some grammar. Okay. All right. So here, first up, we have the customers can spread out advertisement. Okay. So instead of saying can spread out advertisement, okay, they can be advertisers. Okay. Or they can spread advertisements or talk nicely about the company, but we wouldn't spread out advertisement, because spreading out would mean that's the physical, laying things out in a certain place or something like that. Okay, so we wouldn't use that phrasal verb in this context. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, another phrase that we would actually say is spread the word about. Okay, so the customers would spread the word about your company. That we could say. Okay. Okay, next one here, you said Verbling has a good customer service, so we're going to take out a. Okay, so service is non-count. Okay, so we can't have for service. Okay, all right, let's see here. We can have 4 services, but in this situation, let's see here, a good, yeah, it just we wouldn't use an article in front of it. We just say good customer service. So yeah, it doesn't have anything to do with service being count or non-count. It is a count noun. We just don't need the article in front of it.
Teacher, articles are very tricky.
Yeah, they're terrible. They really are. Okay. Okay, next one here. When finally someone pick up the phone. Okay. All right, so yes, we need to put that S on there, and then what are we going to do with the adverb finally? Where does it go?
It can be separable. No, the phrasal verb can be separable, and the adverb finally. I thought I put in the correct place.
Finally is not. So you want to put our adverbs
after someone.
After someone, that's right. So it's going to be when someone finally picks up. Okay. When someone finally picks up the phone. Okay.
In teacher, pick up can be separable.
Picks the phone up. Yeah, it's separable.
All right.
Okay. Next one. They keep going. They keeping going. That's what you said. Wow, it's hard for me to say. They keeping going, transferring my call all the time. Okay. So
yes.
yeah, instead of keeping going, they keep going, or they keep transferring. So that's all you would need to say. I would take out going completely. So they keep transferring.
Yes, I messed it up totally.
And then you did well with most of your E endings this time and other E sounds. So just remember, we don't want to say finey or servicey, okay, or anything like that, or office. Okay, that does not exist. Office is that E at the end is silent. Okay.
You know, teacher, it's very difficult for Latin American people. We all do the same.
Well, in fact, it's more typical among Portuguese speakers because you rarely have consonants that end a word in Portuguese that don't have that E sound, as well as your T and D sound is more of a ch and d. Okay, instead of a like a Spanish T or a D. Okay, it's a little different. So yeah, it's very challenging for Portuguese speakers. You're right. All right, thank you, Anna. Let's go to Angelica. Okay, Angelica, let's see. Okay, so we just talked about that. Okay, so Angelica, if you have a complaint about a company, how is it usually received in your country? So is it easy to make complaints, or is it challenging to do so? Do things actually change when you complain?
It's very challenging, and Chad, trust me, I don't know my boss, but I know customer services very well. They're a nightmare.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me, why don't things change?
What are the problems? The customer services, first of all, are unreachable by phone. There is a lot of queue. You have to invest an hour of your time waiting for someone answers you. After that, you often have the problem that the people at the customer services don't speak your mother language, or have a little knowledge about your problem, or in everything try to forward you to another person. So it is another time, another hour to invest in waiting for this person at the time holding on your own its line. After that, the most of the time, he or she says, okay, this is your problem. You have to fax to this number. You have to send a paper mail to another number and try to speak your problem to this commission or to this office. So
wow.
Yes, it's a nightmare. I've recently had this problem last week. I haven't resolved it yet.
Wow, yeah, that does sound like a nightmare, definitely. Okay, good job.
Yes,
Let's take a look here. All right, so okay, so you said there is a lot of queue. Okay, instead of a lot, we're going to say there is a big queue.
Big queue, okay.
Big queue.
On the phone?
Yep, on the phone.
Line phone?
Mm-hmm. Yep, on the phone line.
On the phone.
Okay. In everything,
line,
okay, in everything, try to forward you to another person. So here, I actually need a subject. I need to know who is trying to do that to you. So, the customer service representative, okay, and then we're going to say is always, okay. So we're going to say the CR, okay, customer service representative, okay, or CSR. Okay, is always trying to, and then forward you to another person. Okay, so don't forget, we always need that subject at the beginning.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, the CS representative is always trying to forward you to another person or another office.
Exactly. Good. Yeah, we always need that subject there. Okay. Next one here, you said it's another hour waiting for the other person. Okay. Instead of saying it's, okay, we would probably say then you have to spend another hour. Instead of it's another hour, then you have to spend another hour. Okay, waiting for the person.
Okay. Okay, then you have to waste another hour waiting for the other person.
There you go. Yeah, you can say waste or spend. Good. Okay.
No, waste is better.
Yeah, waste is better. Okay. Next one. You have to fax to this number. Fax what? Okay. So with the word fax, you have to tell me what I'm faxing.
Fax a letter of complaint.
There you go. Good. So I
Fax
always
a
need
letter
direct
of complaint
object.
to an office.
Good. Yeah. So
You have to fax a letter of complaint to another office.
Good. Good. Okay. Last
The
one here.
complaint office.
Try to speak this problem to this office. Instead of speak, we're going to say explain. Try to explain this problem to this office. Okay? All right, very good. Thank you, Angelica.
Try to explain the problem to another office. Okay. Thank you, too.
Cool, thank you. All right, let's go to Mustafa. All right, so let's see here. Okay, so Mustafa, in your country, when you are using a company's customer service, what do you expect from them? Okay, do you expect them to be knowledgeable, courteous, responsive, timely, attentive? What do you expect in your country when you are calling in customer service, or when you're talking to someone that deals with customer service at a company?
I expect them to give me like a positive maybe answer about the issue I am concerned about it. So for example, if I have like problem with my with company related to mobile phone, maybe when I call their customer service, I expect them to solve this problem maybe in about like hours or just 2 days, something like that. So I don't like when the company delay my request or delay my question or something like that. So I prefer the company respond to my question immediately.
Okay. All right, very good. All right, nice. And now, does that usually happen?
Reality? No, it's not happening in reality.
Okay. Instead of it's not happening, we say it doesn't happen. Okay? So the reason why, because if you say it's not happening, that means right now in this moment. Okay? But if we say it doesn't happen, now you're explaining that it's something that's typical or factual about the customer service you're describing. Okay? So instead of saying in reality it's not happening, okay, it doesn't happen. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so let's take a look at two phrases that you said here. First up, maybe in about like hours. Okay, so you're expecting them to help you in maybe a couple of hours or maybe some hours. So we wouldn't use like in this situation. Okay. Yeah, we're using too many words there. You're almost there though. Okay, you could say maybe they'll help me like in a couple of hours or in a few hours. Okay, so I would put like before in. Okay, we're going to say maybe like whoops, good gravy. Maybe like in a few hours. Okay, that's where I would put like if you want to use it. Okay, now that's extremely American. If you say that, whoosh, that's that's an American way of saying something. Maybe like in a exactly. Okay, so here the next one, I don't like when the company delay. Okay, so the company delays. Okay, so remember, words like team, organization, church, country, office, your building, okay, is going to be in third person singular. Okay, when you are using that name, when you use a pronoun, it changes to they. And so the company delays, they delay. Okay, so when I'm using a pronoun for company, I would have to use they. That's the pronoun that represents company. But when I say the company, it's going to be in third person singular, delays. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Good. All right, nice job. Thank you. Saeed.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so this is an interesting question here. So are government monopolies, such as oil companies or energy companies or telephone companies or things like that, which happens in a lot of cases, are those monopolies, except, you know, they're private ones? Is that even fair for them to do? What do you think about that?
I think it's fair because the government monopolies. They want to unity the effort for that company. Let's say a national company. If they have, but the private ones, they try to reduce the budget so that affect the market. Uh, this is what I think. And actually, in our Middle East region, as we are consumers from the modern countries that lead industries, uh, we have two strategy. Let's say Japanese strategy and American strategy. We know that the American companies against monopoly, and the Japanese know that support monopoly. So the Japanese strategy, they improve one company in our region, so they can put all the effort in one company. But American strategy, they have various company in our region, so they both of them, I think, they are succeed. That's it.
Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, good. All right, so now you guys, I'm going to keep going. If you need to go to another class, that's okay. But Saeed, if you want to hang out for just a second, let's go over some of these things, okay? All right, so here you said they want to unity the effort. So you're talking about the government here, okay? Instead of unity, oh, apparently he didn't want his answer.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Very good. Okay, you guys. Well, yeah. So, well, you can highlight those and see if you can find out where his mistakes were at. But anyway, thank you guys for coming in. It was great having you here. Nice job today. Okay.
Teacher, take care.
Good
All
job.
right, thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Bye.
Bye bye. Take care.